What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the first and last hit show on the Block 105 Radio, on SoCal Radio, and the Coming Off the Bench podcast on the Block 105 Radio and SoCal Radio. Tonight, a little bit of sports talk, a little bit of prank calls, a little bit of everything. We've got our guy, Landon Rank. What's going on, dude?
Hey man, I just got back from camping. I literally just drove 3 hours from the mountains, so my hair's a little frazzled. We went camping this last night, so woke up this morning and went on a 10-mile trail run with my dad, and it was fun and long. But it's been a tiring day, but I'm excited to get on the show with you guys, have some jokes, and talk some sports.
Yeah, so let you know my Lions, we lost in the semifinals on Wednesday night. Very tough team, bittersweet. I went out and helped the team that actually beat us in the semifinals. Actually was the defensive coordinator for the team today, the Steelers and the Cardinals. I helped out the Steelers. They got crushed, but hey, it is what it is. And we've got what's going on, Cowboy? Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hey, Landon, did you ever find out who that secret person was?
Barca Edit says no, man, and I don't. He's not going to go to the same high school as me next year, so we'll never get to know. But he hasn't really commented on any of my streams since I started collabing with you guys.
Yeah,
I feel you, man.
That's one I'm wanting to know too. So,
Mac, I gotta tell you, man, I know how it feels to lose in the playoffs, but the fact that you went and coached for the team you guys got lost by, hopefully you didn't tell your players that because
they knew.
Oh, they knew. They were okay with
it. They told me to.
Oh, I was like,
well, I mean, they knew, and it's like this. It's like half of my players that played on my team were playing for the Steelers, so they So yeah, during our combine this year, it got like really mixed around, and like some of my players went to like different teams because I guess they wanted to play with their friends and stuff. So I ended up having to come up with a whole new team. So.
Off the spot, man. Well, I gotta start off by asking you, man, a question.
What's up?
I gotta ask you, man. What did you think of Game 1 of the NBA Finals?
I think if I'm just gonna say it like this, I'm not a Boston fan. I'm not a Dallas Mavericks fan. I am a fan of Kyrie. I am a fan of Derek Lively. I am a fan of Jason Tatum. Why? Because they all went to Duke. But if the Mavs play like this again in Game 2 and Boston goes up 2 games, I think it's going to be one hell of a ride for
it will be a sweep. Yes, sir.
It will not be a sweep, but it will be a one hell of a ride for the Mavs.
Dude, are you not watching the same game that I've been watching?
We started with the last 2 seasons, bro.
Dude, I don't even want to hear it. The Celtics went in there and we smacked the
Mavs around. I don't want to hear it. They beat up a team. They beat up 2 teams that didn't have full capacity starting power. They didn't. They beat up 2 teams that didn't have neither of their star players, and that's how they swept them both.
Okay, so what's your excuse for the Knicks not even making it?
What's my excuse? The Knicks played against the Pacers at full capacity. The Knicks didn't even have the rest of their starting players. They had Brunson, they had DiVincenzo, they had Josh Hart. But you're looking. That's just 3 players. They didn't have their 6th man. They didn't have their coming off the bench big man. They didn't have their veteran player out there. They didn't have their key players.
So now you're calling Brunson not a key player.
I'm not saying I didn't say Brunson wasn't a key. I just said they had
The Knicks had the
three.
Knicks had the opportunity to get it done, and they didn't. They lost.
Yeah, but you know
Meanwhile,
they played a Pacers team who had all of their players.
Meanwhile, what did we do? We came in there. We swept the Pacers.
Celtics.
We swept the Pacers. We swept the Pacers. We're going to sweep the Mavs. We're going to become champions again for the 19th time. And listen, here's the thing about it. You can't teach that. You can't beat that. We're going to come in there for our 19th championship. We're untouchable, dude. We went in there. We smacked them around. We beat them by like 20-something points, dude. What is your excuse when we win the next 3 games? What's going to be your excuse then?
If you didn't hear me, just there he goes. If you didn't hear me, just tell Landon what I just said. I just said if the Mavs play like they played the other night, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's going to be one hell of a ride for them to make a comeback in this series. Exactly what I said.
If they play like they did the other night, it'll be a clean sweep.
AJ,
and I'm going to rub it in. Yes.
I want to let you know, man, that in the 2022 NBA Finals, the Celtics took Game 1 against the Golden State Warriors by 12 points. They took last 2 nights ago's game by 18 points. The Golden State Warriors came back in that series, and they took the next. Let's see here. Hold on, my camera's gonna go off. They took the next 1, 2, they took the next 4 out of 5 games, and that right there is how you win a series.
Landon, whose side are you on?
Oh, I'm on the Celtics side, but I'm just saying, AJ, Game 1 does not decide
we are not. No. If you are on my side, we are not giving Mac any type of ammunition here. Loyalty, bro.
I'm just saying.
Loyalty, bro. Trust me, you can't doubt. You can't put that shit into the heads of the Celtics. You know what? If the Celtics end up losing the game this series, it's because you put it out there. If we lose this championship, you're fired.
I am just saying, AJ. 3 of the last 4 NBA Finals winners have got down 1-0, and they've got down 1-0, and that's okay. I'm just saying the only team was the Nuggets last year, and I'm not saying the Celtics are going to lose. I'm saying that was not the Mavericks that were playing on Thursday night.
I'm just saying, if the Celtics lose the championship because of you, Landon, you're fired.
Okay. I'll make that actual deal with you. I'll make that.
No deal because.
I won't do that to you, Landon. We actually, you're one of the few that we actually like, and you do great on the show.
I'm just joking with you. But I would make a deal with you if it came to Michigan and Iowa. That's the only deal I would have to make.
Oh, dude, Michigan would topple all the way. Michigan would run through Iowa every time.
I don't know, man. It's.
Do I have to play
let's
since football like we were national championship undefeated.
Yeah, but do you see they've lost all of their all of their star players.
Mac, I'm gonna have to tell you where to stick your cheese sauce because we don't talk about that. I'm already nervous enough, okay?
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, my camera's going to flip because I'm doing some research here, but looking at, and I couldn't think of this on the top of my head, looking at, like, since 2018, the NBA Finals, we have here the team that ends up winning gets down in 50% in the last 6 years. So 3 out of 6. So it's not as uneven as I thought it was going to be, but the last 3 or 4 years, it's been like that. But you can't take
what happens. I like to think it's a very valid question. What if there is a sweep? Would that be the first in final history that there is a clean sweep like that?
No, the Warriors did it to the Cavaliers in 2017. But
okay.
Man, I don't know. This would probably be the most impressive clean sweep I'm going to see, but I'm just going to tell you guys, even if the Mavs get down 2-0, I really don't think this series is going to be a sweep, AJ. I said in my podcast last week, I said this was going to happen. I said the Mavericks were going to lose game one. They were going to come out and not be ready. It makes sense. The Boston Celtics are coming off fresh legs. They got an extra 2 days of rest before the Mavericks did. They're feeling good. Sometimes momentum isn't the greatest thing, but I feel like how the Mavs ended that series against Minnesota felt kind of weird, with like not being able to get the sweep and then taking it to 5 and then having to win on the road. Like it just wasn't right. It didn't feel right. And I think that kind of played into game one, which, I mean, I'm just going to go into some quick stats here, but I'll let you guys talk. But I'm going to go into some quick stats here because I was researching how the Mavericks did in that game one. Obviously, only scoring 89 points is unacceptable. But looking at this, Luka had 30. Kyrie only had 12. And that's the thing I'm saying right there is Kyrie had 12. And that's what is not going to win the Dallas Mavericks in NBA Finals, is when you have one player out of your whole team with 30 points. No other Dallas Mavericks player scored more than 14, which PJ Washington scored. So unacceptable. Lots of 20-point scores for the Boston Celtics. Oh, you guys pull up.
So I think we could have a little bit of fun tonight and talk about some of these buzzard beaters since 2015.
For everybody who's watching, I apologize. I was late. I had to run outside and make sure everything was going on.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a few.
What do we got for us? What do you got for us, Mac?
Well, we've got some playoff buzzer beaters.
Oh, I know what this first one is. I know I know AJ might know. Game 6 of last year's Eastern Conference Finals. One of the best tips.
Yeah. Excuse me for the delay.
Oh no, that's perfect. That was perfect timing. You pushed it up with 3 seconds to go.
The light was on. It'll be reviewed.
This happens to me all the time at the rec center. You play ball with your boys.
I don't think he got that in time. Great effort by Derek.
This stuff happens. AJ, not
the offensive rebounding.
Oh, great series.
Got rid of it. That's a Celtic win, and we're going to Game 7. The Celtics are going to win. There's a Game 7 back in Boston.
Rolling on the floor. Good bat.
It's off to Leonard.
I did not like this.
Is this the dagger?
It felt so weird.
All right, we're gonna let this load a little bit more, but this game right here really pissed me off.
Well, I mean, it's the NBA. It's the NBA playoffs, right? And I think, go back to this year's first round when we saw Jamal Murray take 2 against the Lakers. Imagine being a Lakers fan. Imagine how much hate you have for Jamal Murray, how much hate you have for the Nuggets now after seeing Jamal hit 2 buzzer beaters. And I think you look into this position here. What was this, 2019, 2018, 2018 and 19?
I think it was 2018, 2019.
This is the year that the Raptors won the NBA Finals. So it really just shows, the momentum that team had, and obviously we know
and here's a good sense of what's the word? Anyways, here's a good subject right here. Toronto goes in and they play Golden State in the finals, and Toronto beats Golden State, but Golden State in this series they lose. Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant. They lost Curry for 1 game. And this is what I'm saying. Teams get lucky and beat teams that are beat up and don't have any kind of momentum, no kind of star power or anything like that. All I'm saying.
Yeah, man. And think about it. The Warriors had gone back then to 3 straight NBA finals. I mean, that's crazy, first off, in the first place. So, I mean, you have to put in the position that they only won one in those, 2 NBA finals, that you can't really look at that and say, wow, I mean,
let's take the complete bias out of it, because I know Mac, and I've seen this man watch Duke football. So I know the shit that he's talking about right now is because it's just he's rooting for the Mavs, and I know this because, for example, last season for football, he was watching a Duke game, and I think there was like an interception. Mac, you'll know what I'm talking about. There was an interception that was thrown, and the dude caught it with his legs, and you were pissed. You completely lost it, and I called you out on it. I said, so that didn't count. But if it was a Duke player that did the exact same play, it would have counted. You would have been fine. And you're like, well, yeah, of course. And I feel like this is in the same scenario where if the Mavs were up and the situation was where we weren't at our best, you wouldn't be making any of those excuses.
I don't care who wins. I don't care who wins, because when you were outside, like I was telling Landon here, the Mavs have Kyrie Irving and Derek Lively, and they played at Duke. And Boston has Jason Tatum that plays at Duke.
Right.
All I want is for somebody from Duke to win a championship. I would prefer the Mavs to win because
there's more Duke.
I want Derek Lively to get a championship. But I want Jason Tatum to get one too. I want them all to win. So why don't we just trade Jason Tatum right now?
No.
No,
No, absolutely not. I should smack the shit out of you when I see you next time. But no, I mean, if we're being completely unbiased, calling it down the middle, I really taking myself out of this situation as a fan and bringing it as a clear cut down the middle, looking at it at both ends, is going to be a good series if the Mavs play at their best. You know, I mean, losing what was it, almost 20 points or whatever, they didn't play like that to get there. You know what I mean? And if they want that championship bad enough, they need to step it up. And actually, Landon, you had said something earlier that caught my attention. It's how is this loss for the Mavs going to affect them going into game 2? We've talked about this on the show before. A loss can make or break a team going into the next game. And that has me, Landon, you spoke about it before. The Mavs, how they ended everything with the T-Wolves going in, now that they're in the finals, how that all ended, not getting that clean sweep and everything like that. Now your first game in the finals, you take that loss to the Celtics. How is that going to affect the mindset going into game 2? Are you going to use that as motivation, or are you going to beat yourself up over it and allow it to affect your performance on the court?
Okay, so I want to say one thing quickly. Sorry, Mac, if I'm interrupting you here, but
no, you're good.
Oh yeah, okay, thanks. So basically, AJ, I like to use stats, right? I like to use stats, so I'm going to put in to play stats from this year's conference finals and last year's conference finals, right? So last year the Celtics went into 7 after getting up, after getting down 0-3. They came back against the Heat. The Heat dominate the Celtics in Game 7, right? The Nuggets had already clean sweeped the Los Angeles Lakers with a 2-point win almost a week before. So when we look into that Game 1 of last year's NBA Finals, we say, well, the Nuggets have fresh legs, but the Heat have momentum, but it ended up being the team with the more rest who got that closer win ended up winning instead of the team that just blew their heart out trying to win a Game 7 on the road, gave their effort, pushed all their punches. The Nuggets kind of are like, well, we have a lot of punches to throw now. Heat are out of punches. Look at the Mavericks having a blowout, almost 20-point win against the T-Wolves in Game 5 compared to a close Celtics win in game number 4. All the games really in that series were close. Celtics get that extra rest. They have a lot of punches to throw at the Mavericks. In last year's Game 1, Nuggets take Game 1 in a 12-point win. This year we saw, again, double digits win. But then Game 2, Heat come back and win it. And this is where I put in stats and say, from what we have seen in the past, in the last 3 NBA Finals, after Game 2, it has been a 1-1 series. And that the reason I want the Celtics to win, but I just don't see a clean sweep happening because of this fact that the Celtics just gave the Mavericks a beating. They punched them up. Either the Mavericks are going to lose Game 2 by 3 points, or they're going to win Game 2 in a close one because of that momentum based off Game 1 and based off the conference finals before.
So, Landon, I think and I hear you. I think as fans, we really want that clean sweep, especially in playoffs and in the finals. But no, I mean, really, what it's coming down to, I think, is strategy. If the Celtics can push and say they take I'm throwing out examples here. If they're able to push to a 3-0 lead in this series, do they kind of reserve themselves and kind of allow the Mavs to push and have that pressure and take a game or two, and while they're conserving their energy? I mean, that's really, and then just completely, annihilate them in the last, to get that last win? Or do they just completely, go all out? Really, I think it comes down to, what it's going to come down to is the strategy and what the series is going to say. If you're up 3-0, I don't think it's an issue to throw a game, because you're not playing your best and you're resting, and you're giving the other team hope, while at the same time knowing that you're going to clinch the championship. At the same time, that could backfire. Really, it's going to come down to who wants it more and strategy. Strategy is going to be the key part in this series. Can the Mavs come back? Yes, absolutely. Looking at it from both sides.
Back up here in a minute. I want to show you all one of my favorite buzzer beaters of all time, but it's from college though. But go ahead, AJ. Continue on.
No, I really think that and maybe it's one of those things that these teams, they don't think about, because they want that clean sweep. You get 3-0, or even say just 2-1. You really need to view it, and whether you're a coach or a coordinator, whatever you are, you need to look at it in that aspect. You look at it how we look at it, and I think that's going to be the key. I don't think that it's wise or smart on either team, or at least for the Celtics, to look for a clean sweep. Play it smart. Get, if it's possible and you can get those other 2 games, back off. Let the Mavs take it, a game or 2, and then push and just go through and come in with that extra win. Because at the end of the day, you're not worried about, whether you're getting a clean sweep. Clean sweep is just, you did great. However, what's going to be important is the championship at the end of it all.
Yeah. This is Duke versus Carolina. This is one of my favorite buzzer beaters right here. As you can see, they're down 10, and a very good comeback here within 2 minutes.
The basket after the end of the game.
I swear.
Oh, it's Mason Plumlee, the former Nugget. Oh, yes. Oh, there he is.
Looks like Jumper, 2-point game. They got a chance to win it with a three-man. They got a chance to win it. This kid's something about making an impact in this game.
Coach K never gives up on us, man. Coach K and his staff just kept believing in us, and they kept telling us that we could do it. And we believed in him, we believed in each other. And one thing people don't know about this team is that we got each other's back.
I mean, we've been down double this before and come back, and everybody have belief in each other that we can do it again.
From the beginning, we believed we could win this basketball game, and down to the last few seconds, we believed we could win.
I thought, we fought the whole time. We stayed in there, and some good things happened for us.
Who will take the shot? Will he make a bigger impact? Yes! Unbelievable! To the right side he goes. He'll try to step back with 1 second. Let's fly! 85-84. Freshman Austin Rivers with a three at the buzzer to win it for Duke. And this place is in stunned silence.
Coach K, baby. Hey, I got to say one thing after that, man. I saw one of the greatest comebacks in the history of college basketball. I'll tell you about that after a second after watching that. It kind of reminded me a lot of, like, this comeback I got to actually see in person. But I'll tell my story, and then I'll react to it. But basically, 2 years ago, I went to an Iowa basketball game, Iowa versus Michigan State. Late February game. The next day was a big Caitlin Clark versus Indiana game where she hit that buzzer beater, called the shot or whatever. But no one knows about the story of the day before because it was a very special weekend for Iowa fans. The men's team needed like 2 more wins to get into March Madness, and they had this big one against Michigan State. And they were down by 13 points with a minute and a half. And Michigan State continued to make their free throws, but Iowa made 6 consecutive threes. Michigan State continued to make their free throws. And eventually they get it to a 2-point game. Michigan State makes 1 free throw, bricks the next one. 3.3 seconds to go. They inbound it. They get it in. 3-pointer for the win. 3-pointer for the tie. Good. They take it to overtime and they win. So that kind of reminded me a lot of that. But that is the greatest comeback in college basketball. No team has came back from down 13 with 1:30 to go. There was the March Madness game between Northern Iowa and Texas A&M. But,
oh, my God. I watched that game. That Northern Iowa versus Texas.
Oh, yeah.
The Northern Iowa.
That one might actually be the greatest comeback.
Yeah, dude. I think they were down like by almost 20 points.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Two Iowa teams having the greatest comebacks. One the Northern team and one the University. But one went wrong, one went well. So.
Well, I remember Duke was playing North Carolina State, and I think they was at Duke, and North Carolina State was up by, I think it was 21 points, and no, it was 23 points, and they said that it was one of the greatest comebacks in college basketball history. No team has ever been down by 23 points and come back in the second half in under 8 minutes.
Yeah. What I think builds character for a team is, this sounds kind of crazy, but if you have 1 win in a season where you were down by 20 in the second half, like look at the Timberwolves against the Nuggets in Game 7. I know the Iowa men's team had 2 of those this year. When you have 20-plus point comebacks to win without overtime, I think that really builds character for a team. I think each team will have, in magical seasons, all sorts of wins. They'll have we beat a team we weren't supposed to beat, proving we're good this year. They'll have 1 big blowout against a bad team. They'll lose their first game to a team that they weren't supposed to after winning a big game. Always happens. And then the third one is that they're going to come back from a big comeback. So if all those things line up, it proves for a magical season. And that's really when you know from a season like that. A buzzer beater type game 2 in there. Those are some magical seasons, aren't they?
You know what I think is one of the best comebacks in any type of like sports history, and that is watching an MLB game and watching somebody come back, rallying back. It fires me up. It fires a whole lot of people up.
It does. It does.
But-
I've been watching a ton of MLB lately, and they
But you
got
know
some
what
great
though?
rallies.
What saddens me about baseball is you go, and I wasn't at this game, but it does sadden me that
Hold that thought, bro. Hold that thought
All right.
real quick. We got a commercial real quick.
Yep.
Welcome back, everybody, to the First and Last Hit show on the Blog 105 Radio and on SoCal Radio. And coming off the bench with Landon Rank, we're back and better than ever.
We are.
So, AJ,
Yes.
what were you talking about there, brother?
So, what saddens me is when you go and attend a baseball game, and I wasn't at this game, but it saddens me that it was like the highlight of the game is when a pitcher can throw a ball, and all of a sudden you go to a game to get a good wholesome family time and have that good sports spirit. And you end up attending an animal's funeral in terms of an exploding bird. Still
I remember that.
Very, very legendary and iconic for all the wrong reasons. Highlight in a game. And I'm trying to think of who. The name Randy Jackson keeps coming to mind, but I don't think that was the name. Randy Johnson?
Randy Johnson.
Randy
Johnson. Oh my gosh. One of the best pitchers for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. And one of the best pitchers in MLB history. That you're talking about.
Big unit. Big unit.
Man.
He was 6'10". That's a tall pitcher.
And you know what makes it even more sad about that whole thing is I believe he exploded a dove. If I remember correctly, that is even more heartbreaking, but we talk about comebacks and things like that. I want to kind of turn it to football here for a minute because I think it was it the Patriots and the Seahawks in the Super Bowl one year,
2014,
and they completely, like, the Seahawks had it won and they completely blew it, and the Patriots just ended up winning that. It's just like how do you completely blow a Super Bowl like that?
You know what's crazy? Sorry, don't mean to interrupt you, AJ.
No, go ahead.
That Super Bowl is probably one of the most memorable Super Bowls in the 2010s. That's the first Super Bowl I ever watched personally. In my opinion, the second greatest was the 2019 one when the Patriots won their sixth Super Bowl. That one was, or when my Broncos won. That's really important to me. But what I just want to say about that is that Super Bowl really changes football history because after that, we never see, obviously, the Seahawks make it back to the Super Bowl. But then the AFC goes on a dominant run after that with the Broncos and the Patriots. Then the Eagles did win 1 year in there, and then the Patriots again, and then the Chiefs. And then it just seems like ever since then there's been a switch that has flipped that, the Patriots were always a dynasty back then, but there was really not more AFC teams that could really do damage. It felt like the Patriots were easily getting into the Super Bowl year in and year out. But then we see, a team like the Chiefs come on a rise, but it all started way back when with the Broncos on the rise after that. So I think that Super Bowl is really important.
Well, Landon, you brought something up that really I think is a valid question. Everybody says one player does not make a whole team. However, I'm gonna kind of disagree with this. You said that the Patriots went on a dominant run. I mean, and they got the championships and they got the rings to prove it. However, how many of those rings were won with Tom Brady? Now you notice as soon as Tom Brady left, look at the Bucs. A diehard Bucs fan. We had one Super Bowl back in 2002, 2003. After that, I'm going to call it like it is. We sucked at, and maybe average at best, but we didn't make it back there until I think Tom Brady's first or second year,
2020.
Right. And so, I mean, can it be made that one player does make a team? Because after Tom Brady left, and I'm not a Tom Brady guy, but after Brady left the Patriots, they haven't made it back to the Super Bowl. They've actually done really, really bad for themselves. And then you turn around and you look at the Bucs. They made it to the Super Bowl and they have made it to the playoffs just about every year. Of course, now Brady's not with them. Now we got Baker Mayfield. Don't even get me started on him.
Oh, I love Baker, baby. The comeback of Mayfield. That's another day discussion, though. That should be a good one. We should do that sometime. Hey,
I really
Matt,
wish.
something?
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, well, I can't really talk much because, anyways, about our favorite football teams winning Super Bowls because I haven't seen my team in the playoffs since 1961, and I wasn't even alive then. So, I mean,
oh yeah, the Jets won Super Bowl III.
Yep.
And that was about 50 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, well, let's try not to tear the quarterback's Achilles on the second play of the season this year.
Let's, yeah.
Wow.
It sucked. I mean, you build this great team, and then you still have the same dang issue we've been having for 10 years now. We can't build an offensive line.
But
I'm telling you.
You guys got rid of Zach Wilson. That was probably
well, you know what? And here's the thing. If we had an offensive line, I guarantee Zach Wilson would have been a decent quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, my biggest thing, I'm looking forward to how the Bucs are going to do because we have and Mac, you know him better than I do. I can't remember his name, but we got that center, and he's a dual threat.
Yep, you got Big Tank. Yep, you got Big Tank from Duke. He's a switch. Yeah, he's a switch position. He can play center. He can play anywhere on the line, wherever you put him in. That was a big steal. I mean, a very, very big steal.
My eyes though are gonna for this season. I mean, of course, I will always follow the Bucs, but my eyes are gonna be glued also to the Vikings. Why? Because my boy JJ McCarthy is on the Vikings. He was drafted, and that's the thing that really bothers me that he wasn't drafted sooner. The Giants, who it was made well known that had very good meetings with JJ McCarthy, and they let him slide. They lost out big time. So the Giants have nobody else to blame but themselves if they suck this season.
Hey, my eyes are glued on my Broncos, man. It is going to be a season of hype. I mean, Broncos play all three of your guys' teams, or all three of our teams. Broncos play Jets and Buccaneers. Both of those games are on the road. So
last season I do have to point this out because I teased my brother. I teased my son about this game.
Nathaniel Hackett. That's the only thing I can think of when I think of the Jets, man. I know what you're going to talk about. The game. I was I almost went to that game. I'll let you talk, but that game was just horrible. I know.
The game from last season where
where we got up and then they muffed a punt and then we should have just destroyed the shit out of the Jets. And this is what happens with all the Broncos opponents. In the last 5 years since the Broncos won a Super Bowl, they deserve to beat the living shit out of all their opponents. But instead, you know what they end up doing is they end up blowing stuff. They end up getting up 14-0, and it looks like they're going to blow out opponents. And it bothers me because I watch Iowa football where we're even lucky if we score 14 points. We'll take a 2-0 game and win it all game. And the Broncos can't even hold 21-0 lead. Last year against the Commanders, they were up 21-3, came back to lose. It's just like, guys, come on. Like, we deserve to be in the playoffs. You know, Will Bo Nix, my eyes are glued on Bo Nix. My eyes are glued on Sean Payton. But my eyes are glued on the Broncos defense because the Broncos defense started to look really elite towards the end of last year. And I'm wondering how they can do this next year.
So I got two things. Landon, you're all about statistics.
I am a statistics guy.
So, and here's one thing I love about the Buccaneers. We are only the second team. And I really hope that we can change that and become the only team this season. We're one of only two teams to have never lost a Super Bowl. We've made it to the Super Bowl and we've won every Super Bowl that we have been in. And those two teams are us, the Bucs, and who do you guys think?
The Jets. Well, the Jets only went to one, but.
No, but win more than one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Wait, Matt. Can we do a little competition here? Because
here we go. That's what I was just about.
All right, ready?
All right, guys, here we go. It is game 2 of AJ versus Landon on the teams who have never made it to a Super Bowl. Let me pull it up. And we can start.
I'm about to speed run AJ. AJ, you better spit out the words faster than I can because I got them all up right now.
The Browns, number 1.
Browns, Lions, Texans, and I think that's it. No, I'm missing one. Browns, Lions, Texans, and is that it? That's it. Browns, Lions,
nope.
Texans. Oh,
there's 12 teams.
The Titans have. No, I gotta get this. There's no way I'm letting AJ beat me in this. I gotta.
Who's never won a Super Bowl?
Never won. Oh, I thought you made it.
Oh, right. Never won.
All right, we're gonna go Vikings, Titans, Bills, Lions, Texans, Browns. Well, never won. This counts as both those teams. And then we got the Chargers. Then we're gonna go. I already said Bills. We're going to go Chargers, let's see, Chargers, trying to keep thinking here. Panthers. Panthers made it to 2, and then they lost both. Let's see here. Panthers, who else? Maybe another team in the NFC South has. Let's see. No.
The Falcons.
Falcons.
Falcons been the 2, yep.
And let's go AFC here. I'm feeling AFC another one. Maybe. How many more do we got?
So you said Titans, the Falcons.
Bengals.
No, the Bengals won.
No, they didn't. They made it to 2.
No,
3.
No. Okay.
Bengals have made it to 3 and they've lost all of them.
Okay. Cardinals haven't won.
Cardinals made it to 1 and they lost. That's a good one.
Panthers, yep. Buffalo Bills was correct. Whoever said the Vikings was correct.
That was me.
Landon said a whole bunch.
I got like a ton of them. I said Browns, Texans, Lions, obviously. I also said Chargers, Bengals. Who else did I say? I said whatever the team in the NFC South is, Falcons, and the other team, the Panthers. I think I got all of them almost. I know I'm missing one. Let's go AFC West maybe. Maybe I'm missing a team in my own division. I already said Chargers.
Missing one.
All right, I'm going to just quickly speed run through this. Let's go AFC East, Dolphins, Bills, Patriotics, and the Jets. Nope. AFC. Is it an AFC or NFC? No, you don't have to tell me.
It is an AFC.
It's gonna be obviously I already said AFC North, which is Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals. I already said those. I think it's AFC. It's not AFC West. I think it has to be AFC South. Then Titans, Jaguars. I already said Titans. Jaguars. Whatever the other teams are called.
Jaguars never won a Super Bowl.
No. I'm not saying. I'm just naming the teams in the division.
Oh.
Yeah, that was it. It was the Jags. Yep. Jaguars. Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then,
So, but Landon, back to that. Back to my previous question. I'll tell you what. If you can name the other team, now I mean I've already named the one, which was the Buccaneers. Without looking it up, who was the actual first team to win multiple Super Bowls and be undefeated in winning multiple Super Bowls? I'll give you a clue that they're tied with the Bucs. They made it to 2 and they have won both.
That's a good question.
Only 2 teams have made it to the Super Bowl and have won every Super Bowl that they have been in. One of them
is the Baltimore Ravens.
Nice. Yeah. No. Now, here's the one thing I love, statistic-wise, is when you go back and you watch the Buccaneers versus the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Oh, I love that Super Bowl.
I do too, for the simple fact that the Chiefs never scored a touchdown.
It feels nice.
All of their scores were field goals, and that was satisfying to me.
It was, man. Well, can I just point out one thing right here? Let's go back to last year's Super Bowl where we only saw one total touchdown by each team in that game. So, I mean, one touchdown in the Super Bowl that ends up in a 25-22 field goal outlash. It proves where the NFL is right now with, 2 touchdowns. I guess the Chiefs scored a game winner at the end. But 3 total combined touchdowns between 5 quarters played. That's unacceptable. Think about how many drives each team had. But I think we look at these last couple of Super Bowls, and we're looking at Stanley Cup Finals. Yeah, right now, Panthers up 2-0. I saw that. I told you on my podcast, Panthers are going to get that thing in 5. Oilers do not stand a chance. But what I was saying is I look back at the statistically, because I look at Super Bowls. These last couple of Super Bowls have been very, 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 very either high scoring or low scoring. You're not going to see a mid-scoring game. We've seen 35 points or we've seen 3 points scored by teams in the last 10 years of Super Bowls. We've seen blowouts or we've seen close outs.
Who do you guys... And I hate looking at people as the next so-and-so. But who do you guys are thinking is going to be the next breakout QB in terms of Tom Brady has put himself in such a category in such a rare aura in terms of just championships, Who do you guys think is on that next level or on the rise to
CJ Stroud? CJ Stroud is my current NFL. But if we talk draft picks, I'm going to say Bo Nix from this year. Bo Nix is, in my opinion, not being biased to the Broncos. I think he was one of the best quarterbacks in the draft, and I think he's in a good position. But for current NFL quarterbacks, I'm going to go with CJ Stroud.
See, now I'm going to actually disagree with you. I think when you're looking at draft picks, and again, I mean, I'm going to be kind of biased, but at the same time, I've seen this kid play, and I really think that if he puts his mind to it and he commits to it, he can be right up there. You guys know who I'm talking about. I mentioned him earlier, J.J. McCarthy.
The 2-year college starter who only played in his career. He played 15 games this year with Michigan, and McNamara got hurt because obviously McNamara plays for the Hawkeyes now. He got hurt after game 3. So a guy who only played, not arguing with you, AJ, but a guy who only played 25 career college games. Then we have Bo Nix out here who played 6 years of college ball, played at 2 different colleges, made it to multiple conference championships, won multiple New Year's 6 bowl games.
Look at this guy, huh?
So
Okay.
I've got a question for you both.
All right.
All right. So name the 4 teams that played in the Super Bowl, and it was the lowest scoring Super Bowl There was 2.
Los Angeles Rams versus the New England Patriots, ending in the 3-13 game or 3-10, whatever it ended in. Then I'm gonna go with. Man, is that one?
That is one.
I'm gonna go.
Bucks versus Chiefs, right?
No,
No.
that one. No, that one's not up there. It was like 31-3. That's 34 combined. Do we have another one in the 2010s?
I'll give you a clue. I'll give you one hint. It was the Patriots played it was also another Patriots versus somebody Super Bowl.
Patriots versus Giants.
Yep.
Yeah.
The final score was 19-16.
Yeah, that one.
That's when Eli Manning threw up that bomb.
Yeah.
And then the next year they beat it, and then the next year they beat the Patriots again.
You can't get any luck in this league sometimes.
That's crazy because I went to school with the running back for the Giants.
Nice.
Ahmad
Johnson?
Bradshaw. No, Ahmad Bradshaw. He was the running back for the Giants.
He went to high school with you?
Yeah, I went to high school with him. He played football with my cousin at Graham High School.
You stay in contact with him anymore? I mean, man, get him on the show sometime.
You know what? I've been trying to reach out to him for the longest. I can get my cousin to reach out to him because they're good friends.
So, real quick, just because I haven't pissed Mac off enough today,
Jesus.
Landon, because and I know Mac's answer on this because he's completely biased. Do you think the Cowboys have another championship run in them?
No.
Hell no.
Hell no. I don't like the Cowboys. I've never thought. I don't like Jerry Jones. I don't like where their ownership is. I don't like where Dak Prescott is as a quarterback. I don't like the coaching staff with the Dallas Cowboys. I think, and I know, not I think, from what sports history says, is that the Cowboys are going to continue to do the same thing where they lose in the first round and a damn home game where they lose to the Packers or they lose to some sort of the 49ers. You know, they do something stupid to lose. And it's just where their franchise is at right now. They have really good regular seasons. I
think Dak gets so much heat because he is associated and he plays for the Cowboys. And I don't think he would get that much hate if he was with another team. I'm not going to discredit his abilities. Now I had made my pick for who I think the next quarterback is, but I will say the person that I think a current day quarterback is going to put himself in rarefied air with Tom Brady. You know, I mean, I don't like to say it, but
are you going to say Patrick Mahomes?
No.
Oh, good. I was like,
absolutely not. No.
I like Patrick Mahomes, but
I do, but he's not a Brady quarterback. Is he a pro-star quarterback?
Absolutely not. I mean, you know, I wish, and I'm going to kind of veer off topic here for a minute. I really wish Kyle Trask would have more playing time. I mean, the dude has so much potential, and they're not giving him the chance to play. Do I think he has the potential to put himself up there? I do. He's not given the chance and the field time to prove himself. Other than that, I have to go with Jalen Hurts. And I'm not even an Eagle. I gotta go with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, here's the thing that makes me mad about the NFL and a game called Madden. Every year they seem to rank the Cowboys in the 90s. For the past couple of years, the Cowboys have been at least a 90 overall, and they have ranked the Broncos. I think last year the Broncos was, like almost a 90 overall. They were 89 overall. But this year in Madden 24, they ranked the Cowboys, I think it was like a 92 overall. And I just think they're
overrated.
I just think they're really stupid for that because It's overrated. I mean, the Cowboys have been overrated for 17 years now, and it's just my opinion. The Cowboys have been overrated for 17 years. The Chiefs have been overrated for what 6-7 years now. The Eagles have been overrated. Hell, I mean, the Dolphins even get overrated now because they have Tyreek Hill.
You know, I tell you what, dude, this last season, and I forget, was it against the Broncos? I mean, they went in there and won like 70-20. Yeah, I mean, I was just, I'm sorry, Landon, but I was doing fantasy football, and I mean, that was.
I have an idea.
Me too. You and I thought at the same time, Landon. You want to do fantasy football with us this year?
Of course, man. You know, I'm doing fantasy right now with baseball and basketball, so of course I'm a huge.
Hey, look, I'll get my son to join us, and we'll do a lot. And on the show, we'll do a live draft.
All right.
I'll tell you guys. I'm gonna say it right now confidently. I will destroy you guys. I make some of the best.
Oh.
That's a tough thing. I wanted you to know I am a 5-time reigning league division champion in my league.
Give me 1 second.
I don't play beginner league. Don't worry, I don't play beginner league.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
I'm not out there, man. Hey, but AJ, one thing I was going to say, and I want to point this out going back to the Ugly Blue Stars team. Mm-hmm. They haven't won a Super Bowl in over almost 28 years now. Last time they won was 1997. People think that the Cowboys still live in the year 1997. Deion Sanders was playing back in 1997. So Cowboys fans, I'm sorry to you, the year's 2024, but 27 years ago, that's unacceptable.
I mean, yeah, but you also look at look, I support the Cowboys because my wife is a Dallas fan. However, I will say they make it to the playoffs, which is, you know, which is great for the fans. So I can't discredit. You know, I can't discredit that. I can't take that away from them. If you're good enough to at least make it to the playoffs, you know, you can say that you are, you know, better than, you know, quite a few other teams. However, at the same time, I am a diehard Bucs fan. And I will also like for instance, the Lions. I follow the Lions because we coach the Lions. Same thing with the Falcons. I will follow the Falcons because we coach the Falcons. And for me, it's just, how you doing? Thanks for jumping in. But at the same time, I really think that Jalen Hurts is the current day. He's going to put himself in the rarefied air up there. And Mac, you talked about, you know, O-line earlier, you know, with Zach Wilson. That's going to be the key, though. When it comes to these quarterbacks and putting themselves in that Tom Brady discussion, you got to have the O-line to protect you. If there is no O-line there to keep you safe, you ain't nothing. You ain't shit. You know, all you are is a pretty much a human.
I'm going to tell you who's going to make some noise this year. And
the Jets.
No.
Oh.
I hope so. I'm praying to the big man that we can at least make the playoffs. But the Texans, with all the moves they're making, with CJ Stroud picked up, with oh my gosh, they just picked him up from the Bills.
Yes, I know who you're talking about. Help me here. Oh my gosh, I know that. Diggs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stephon Diggs.
Yep.
They got Tony Pollard. I mean, they're making moves. I mean, it's I don't know why they got Tony Pollard.
I mean,
besides the point.
There's a lot of good things happening this season. I'm looking forward to it.
Ravens, look at the Ravens. The Ravens got Derrick Henry.
Speaking of the Ravens, I really think Lamar Jackson is on a downhill. I don't think he's. He comes in and he does great, but I think he's lost. I think he's lost it. I think he's going to continue to go downhill. I don't think he's. I think he's overhyped. He's not the player that everybody makes him out to be.
He just won the NFL MVP last year, AJ. I mean, that's hard to do against Patrick Mahomes and all these.
Yeah, and that's Landon. That's great and all, but at the same time, it's just like, what it's one of those questions. Like, what has he done? What has he done lately? He hasn't made it to the Super Bowl. He hasn't won the Super Bowl yet. At least to my knowledge. My whole point is yeah, you can be a great quarterback, but how long before your old line? And I'm not going to completely fault Lamar Jackson here, but I'm going to compare him to Dak Prescott. You come in, you're a great quarterback. How long though before you start to get into that overrated, that where you're just kind of lost in limbo? I guess that's where I feel Lamar is. He's kind of lost in limbo. A lot of
I would
Go ahead,
I would never compare Lamar Jackson to or I would never compare any quarterback to weak ass Dak Prescott.
Listen, my whole point is I believe that Lamar Jackson, he's lost in limbo. The attention is not. I mean, yeah, it's great that he's the MVP of last season, but at the same time, the attention is not on him as much as it used to be. Who's going to be the new flavor of this season, and how long is that going to last? Everybody's looking at CJ Stroud. I'm not discrediting him. He's a great quarterback. I can't stand the team that he came from in college, but I'm not going to take away his attributes and what he brings. How long is he going to last before he gets into that kind of lost in limbo, before the attention, Again, we talk about Tom Brady. We talk about, the person that has never been able to get out of the headlines. He's been able to keep himself relevant. It's one of those things is, can somebody like CJ Stroud keep himself in the headlines, keep himself talked about? Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, all these people, they're lost in limbo. I don't think they are the Tom Brady-esque, quarterback. I'm looking at more of the quarterbacks that are able to stay relevant, keep a name for themselves. You can win as many MVPs as you want. But if you ain't got eyes on you and nobody's looking at you, they're more or less looking at CJ Stroud, this and that. You need your name out there. You need to be talked about. The attention and the spotlight needs to be on you. I feel as if Lamar Jackson doesn't have the spotlight on him, at least as bright and as big as it used to be. Tom Brady, still, his retirement is, it's died down, but it's still kind of talked about, because he makes himself known. He makes himself out there. That's what I'm curious about. Who's going to be that next person that has that Tom Brady-esque career that will never have his spotlight dimmed? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. It really just depends on what you talk about a lot about where the state of the NFL is in, and this is what I hate as players is they're like, oh, this is the next Tom Brady. There was never going to be another Tom Brady again. There was never another Patrick Mahomes again. Don't compare players to players that's already played.
That's you're absolutely right. For me, doing wrestling, mixed martial arts, I don't want to be the next Conor McGregor. I don't want to be the next so-and-so. I want to be the first AJ.
Yes.
That's what I think is going to be a key for these quarterbacks and these players just in general, is don't focus on being the next Barry Sanders, the next Joe Montana, the next Tom Brady. Focus on being the first JJ McCarthy, the first CJ Stroud. Focus on that, and your career has no limits.
Point.
So is there anything we want to add, Mac? Anything you want to add before we wrap up?
Do we want to make a phone call?
Oh, yes. I am almost for certain now that we have to do some heavy editing for this episode because we are going to run over. Yes, let's make a phone call. Landon, do you want to make the phone call?
Oh, sure, but I don't really. Will you have me you give me the number and I'll call because I don't really have any numbers in mind tonight, guys. I'm so tired.
It's 352.
All right, give me a second. 352.
Yep. Hold on. I gotta pull it up here too. Let's see here. 352, and I don't even care what you say. Just
Who is this? Who is this, AJ?
This is Faye Harrison.
Faye Harrison.
And, and do whatever you got to do to piss her off. Really get her going.
AKA AJ's mom.
Yes.
Okay.
352. Yep. 626.
Okay.
2836.
Okay, I got 352-626-2836.
Yep, and I apologize if I apologize for anything that may or may not come out of her mouth.
Oh, I know. I'll be real with her. Okay, give me a second here. I just gotta copy it and put it in, baby. All right, let's do this. Put it in here to the classic. All right, here we go. 352-626-2836. All right.
Yeah.
I'm calling. Her name's Faye. Hello, is this Faye? Hello.
Who is this?
This is Landon Rank. I'm sorry. What?
Who is this?
Landon Rank. I live in Colorado. I'm a 14-year-old sports broadcaster. I think I might work with your son. Is your son AJ? Andrew Harrison. Yeah, Mr. AJ Wichita. Yeah, he's one of my co-working partners. I just wanted to tell you that he's been having some trouble lately. He was having some stuff going on in his house earlier that I wanted me to tell you about, and he's really concerned. And I don't know if he was able to call you, but he was having some stuff that was going on. So some guy took a shit in his front yard. So some guy went outside of his yard. I'm so sorry. This sounds so stupid, but AJ needed to tell you. Some random guy, a homeless guy, came up and took a shit in his front yard. And obviously AJ recently got eye surgery, so he couldn't really. He was having a hard time. And I just want to tell you that if you want to ask him, because he didn't know how to clean up the shit. Wait, what?
I'll call him.
Okay, yeah. Some guy just took a fat shit and there was piss all over the place. So just tell him, just call him. Hey, it was nice talking to you. Have a blessed night.
Hey, you too.
I hope she called. As a matter of fact, no. Dude, you call her right now and just be like, "Mom, I don't know what to do." This dude just took a mess.
Some guy took a shit in my yard.
I'm gonna tell her I stepped in it.
Tell her you fell in it. But you gotta be like, I don't know what to do.
She's calling. Oh, she's calling. Mute it. Yeah, hello.
Hey.
Yeah, what do you want? Hello?
Nothing, I guess.
Well, what are you calling me for? I'm trying to. I fell in shit, and I'm not having a good day, Mom. Is there something that you needed? Well, is there something that you needed? Because a fucking homeless dude shit in my yard. I fucking fell in it, tripped over a fucking branch because it was storming down here. I fell in muddy ass fucking shit everywhere. You know, I'm fucking pissed.
Damn it.
Why you gotta be an asshole?
I'm not being an asshole.
Yeah, well, damn it. Why don't you come over here and fall in some fucking shit and tell me how you like it? Fucking dick.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, was there something that you needed?
No.
Because I have to literally now go clean myself. Mom, I'm recovering from eye surgery, and I didn't even see it fucking sitting there.
I know. A friend of yours just called me.
Oh. Who was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't know? He didn't tell you his name?
He probably did, but I can't remember.
Oh, for the love of Christ, Mom. What is wrong with you?
I'm just brain dead like the rest of them.
Okay, are you... What?
I said I'm just brain dead like the rest of them.
Are you drunk?
Me?
No, Mom, your fucking sister. Yes, you.
Oh, I have fucking drinking here.
You've been sniffing the sugar.
You've been sniffing you've been sniffing the grass a little bit there?
No.
Toking up a little bit? No, and apparently the fucking dude was like mid shit. The dude was mid shit, Mom. So yeah, I'm not happy. You know, because apparently when I fell Mom, I was slipping and sliding in fucking shit. How in the hell do you expect, plus with my sunglasses on, how the fuck do you expect me to whoop somebody's ass when I'm slipping and sliding in fucking human feces shit, and I can't see? Yes, Mom. Well, fuck, didn't I tell you I'm recovering from eye surgery?
Well, damn, Andy, I had eye surgery too, and I didn't wear mine at night.
Okay, well, did you end up slipping and sliding in shit?
No.
Okay.
I can't say I have.
All right. Well, you go out there and you slip and slide in some shit, and then you tell me how easy it is to whoop a homeless man's ass. I am not happy.
Well, I'm sorry. What would you like me to do about it?
Fucking come over here and clean it.
No.
Why?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Well, I appreciate it. You just asked me if there was anything I could do. Make sure you bring your fucking toothbrush.
Well, okay.
That doesn't go used, but yeah. I don't care. You just something, okay? I love you. Bye.
Hey, I love you too.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bitch.
Oh my god, AJ, that was good because I literally just made something up and then you went along with it. You're a pretty good actor. No wonder you got the acting role. You know?
Oh yeah, no, I try. I mean,
that was actually kind of fun. I feel like we should do that again.
Yes, absolutely.
You guys want to call anyone else tonight, or is that one more?
You know what, Landon? We are completely over our time, so I know we're gonna have to do some heavy editing. However, if Mac's up for it, I don't mind sticking around.
One more, Mac. One more.
One more. Let me see.
Okay, you tell me who to call. Let's do a different scenario this time. What scenario should we do? Who should I call, guys? I feel like, what about I just make up a scenario, but this time, Mac, should it be your turn to act? Or should you want to do AJ again?
Hold on. Should we, No. So, Landon, you're going to pose as a sports, same thing, a sports broadcaster. And you want to talk to this guy about his Pat McAfee piece.
Oh, yes.
He was on the Pat McAfee show?
No, he wasn't on the Pat McAfee show. He did a Pat McAfee article.
Yep. And listen, what you need to do is you need to piss him off. Okay. Yeah, piss him off. His name is Albert Vladimir.
Where did he post it in? Where did he post this article in?
I don't know, but I would like to
I'm
very
trying to
much
think.
post
What's his?
my
Wait,
foot.
tell me his name again so I can practice it, and then you guys can.
His name is Albert Lemire.
Albert Lemire.
Yeah.
All right, give me his number.
It's 808
808
347
347
8869.
8869. Albert. Wait, Albert.
Lemire.
Albert Lemire.
Lemire.
And
Okay,
you gotta
this
do
is the
everything
number.
you
808-347-8869. Albert Lemire.
Yeah, but don't tell him your name. Don't tell him your real name. Tell him your name is I'm trying to think.
Pat McAfee.
No.
I want to tell him like my name's an actual broadcaster, and I'll try to sound a little bit deeper. Let me think of one. ESPN broadcasters. Who's a
Stephen
good
A.
one?
Smith.
No, Mad Dog. No, Mad Dog. Tell him your name is Mad. Tell him your
Mad
name
Dog.
is Mad.
Tell him your name is Mad Dog. Yes.
Okay, all right, I'm calling him. Ready? And his name's
Yep.
Albert Lemire.
Yeah.
Albert Lemire. All right.
Hi, I'm unable to pick up the phone at the time. Please leave a message and I'll back to you as soon as it's possible. Thank you very much.
We gotta do one. We gotta try it again. Do you have anyone else I can do?
I'm gonna try and call him again.
Really? I should try to call him again.
Yep.
Alright.
Give it like a few seconds and then try and call again.
I'm unable to pick up the phone at the time. Please.
It like went like directly to his voicemail. It didn't even ring.
All right, hold on.
I'll do the same thing though. I'll tell him my name's Mad Dog. I work for ESPN. I'm a reporter.
I'm trying to I'm trying to find somebody. No. Wait, I have all right. No, not that one.
AJ, if you're trying to talk, you're muted.
Sorry about that. So listen, I got somebody for you.
Okay.
856
856
449
449
4513.
45 what?
4513.
Okay, 856-449-4513.
449.
Who is this?
Yep.
856-449-4513.
Yep, this is our good friend. And Mac actually said his name earlier, his nickname on his show. Angelo Mad Dog DeCipio.
Oh my God, bro.
Can I call him Mad Dog? But can I? What should my name be? I'm gonna just say I'm an ESPN reporter. Can I look up a real ESPN reporter and intimidate and like pretend I know a lot of ESPN broadcasters?
Do whatever.
Yeah,
you gotta
the dude.
do.
The dude. She's on the show with he's on the show with I think it's Jay Will and that girl Mad Dog.
Who's on the show? Mad Dog.
Yeah. Hold on.
Wait, this is your friend that I'm calling?
He ain't our friend no more, but no,
he's not our friend no more. Yeah.
You do whatever you got to do to piss this guy off.
Wait, you guys actually know this guy? His name's Mad Dog.
Angelo.
Yeah, his name is. Yeah.
Angelo what?
Angelo DeCipio.
DeCipio.
Tell him your name is Mad Dog Russo.
Mad Dog Russo.
No, Chris Russo. Mad Dog Chris Russo. He's a sports broadcaster.
Wait, what's his Wait, so this guy's name's Angelo DeCipio, and
yes.
What am I posing as?
Mad Dog Russo.
Mad Dog Russo. All right.
Wait,
what should I call him? Should I just call him Angelo?
No, just call him Sips.
Sips. And my name is Mad Dog what?
Russo.
Mad Dog Russo. All right, I'm calling him. Mad Dog Russo. His name's I'm gonna call him Sips though.
Hi, this is Angelo. Thanks for calling. I can see you right now. Don't leave a message and I'll call you right back.
Bro, we're not getting any luck. We gotta knock out one more person. Come on. Come on, guys.
What about a half sack?
Oh, I have his phone number already. Should I call him?
Think it might work, Mac? Or Mac, you're muted. You know what? Why not? Let's see if it'll work.
Is that the kid named Callan or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
What should I? I'm just gonna say my name's Mad Dog and I'm an ESPN broadcaster. All right.
Yep.
Let's go.
Call him Half Sack.
Half sack.
Please leave your message for.
Yeah, you reach Caleb Bridges. I'm not able to come to the phone.
I have one. I have one. We can call up.
Do you think they will answer?
Yeah.
All right. Who is it?
We are going to call. We're going to call Poseidon.
All right.
He's an author.
He's
What's
one
his
of our
number? What's his
sponsors.
number? What's his number? I'm gonna pose as Mad Dog. I'm an ESPN reporter. I want to interview.
Yeah, just say that you're looking for his cousin, Mac Dubs.
Okay. Okay. Because I want to interview him and Mac together. That's the thing. Okay.
Yep.
Poseidon. What's his number?
It's 704
704
977
977
1021. Hey, before you call him, here's the story. Tell him you're Mad Dog Russo from ESPN, and you want to interview him and myself, Mac Dubs.
Wait, my name's what? Mad Dog LaRusso?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to interview him. His name's Poseidon.
Yeah. You want to interview him and myself for our wrestling book.
All right. I'm going to call him.
All right.
Mad Dog LaRusso, right?
Yep.
Please leave your message for.
We might not
All
be
right.
today.
So I'm going to call him, and then I want you to call him like right after. He's going to be like, I gotta take this phone call. Hold on.
Yeah, call, like, beep in. Call as Mac is talking to him.
Yeah, give me one. Hold on. If he doesn't answer, I know he's playing. He's probably playing something on his phone.
Guys, we got to get one more. Come on.
Please leave your.
AJ, you got any ideas, man?
I'm looking real quick. Oh, well, I had one idea in mind, but she just texted me and asked me why in the world am I be prank calling people at this hour.
Who said
Who
that?
is it? Who is it?
Her name is Emma, but I know she's watching because she just texted me about it.
Dang.
I know, right? And it passed your bedtime. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let me see here.
Hey, should I call Cowboy? What's the other Cowboy guy that comes on our show? And makes
Cowboy Robert Wilson.
No, he'll know you.
Yeah, he'll no. Who's another one that you've had on your show before that you have his number?
Hold on 1 second.
Do you have the WWE Chubby Dudley's phone number?
No, we just have his.
On Messenger, yeah.
You guys should get him on the show again sometime.
I would like to, if this motherfucker would answer his phone, I would give you Johnny's number.
Hi.
Johnny. Who was that?
It was Albert.
Is he not answering?
No.
All right, I may have somebody for you.
Who is it?
Cross my mind.
So, do you know the guy? So, do you remember the original guy, Jake from State Farm?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I am actually friends with him, and
Nice.
let's see if we can
Wait,
call him.
can you give me his number, or you want to call him on your phone?
Hold on. Let me see if he'll pick up the phone.
Is this the actual real guy from the?
Yeah. What is up with everyone going to voicemail tonight?
I know, right? I do got a number. I don't know if anybody answer, but we're gonna try it anyway.
Wait, what's this? What's the OG? What's the OG Jake from State Farm's name that you know?
Is it really Jake?
What's his name?
It's Jake. His real name is Jake. He's not the real person, but he like looks just like him, and people go up to him all the time, and it's like he's one of those impersonators.
Oh.
Maybe because it's 11 o'clock, and that's why people are going to voicemail, is what Emma said. So anyways, I got a number for you. Now, if they don't answer the first time, just rapid call. And I know there'll be an answer because they'll think it's me.
Who is
it?
My dad.
What's his phone number?
989.
989. And by the way, guys, I'm gonna do the Mad Dog thing. 989.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna tell him the shit story.
Yeah.
989.
Yeah.
Yep. 317.
317.
0960. And before you call, you really want to piss him off, start talking to him about some nuclear bullshit. like really get him on a tangent about the world is going to end. Sirens are going off right now. Because I mean, he really gets into this shit. Like really get him into believing that we are under a nuclear attack right now.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling.
I have another number for you after this.
Distance or international dialing is not included with your calling plan. To speak to a customer service representative.
Why is your dad international dialing?
It shouldn't be.
Did I type in the right number?
What do you got?
9. Wait. Tell me it again.
989.
989. Yep.
317.
317.
0960.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again. 989-317-0960.
I'm sorry. The party you are trying to reach has not set a voicemail on. No.
Possibility he is sleeping. Usually nobody calls that.
All right, hey Mac, I gotta do one more. All right, what's the last one, man? This is the last one.
I've got a number. You're just gonna call and you're just gonna have a regular conversation.
All right, what is it?
256.
Who is it though? 256.
It's an old friend of mine.
Who is it?
256 633 3757.
Mac, do I know this person?
No.
Yes. Oh, okay.
No.
All right,
Give him Dumbass's
256
number.
256 6633 3757.
Yeah, and if they ask who gave you the phone number, just
What's
be
their
like,
name? I want to know what their name is.
Christy.
Christy. It's a girl? Okay, I'm calling.
Yeah.
Last one, by the way.
Just tell her, Mac.
Her Mac Daddy Dubs.
Please leave your message for.
All right, guys. Yeah, that's it.
Oh my gosh, man.
Man, we did not get lucky after AJ's mom, man.
I know, because usually she's dumb enough to answer. I am going to check one thing though. I want to see where she's
Yeah, my
at.
phone's almost dead, so I'm done with my phone.
Shit. Now listen. If it was a few minutes later, I had a number for you. I have to just wait until she's walking to her car.
Who is it?
My wife.
Wait, why couldn't I call her right now?
Because she's at work. She's not out of the building yet. She gets out at 11. But that would be something for you to tell her. Tell her this shit story. That would have been great.
Wait, AJ, I can wait. Like, my phone's at 5%. You want me to wait 2 minutes?
Yeah, she gets out at 11. So, is there a way you can plug it in, though?
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs. Give me 1 second. I haven't even ate dinner yet.
right.
It's only 9 here. Can I take 1 second, guys?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just realized I probably lost all chance of, yeah.
Getting some breakfast.
Yep. Dude, listen, real quick. Can we just fucking have him call Shannon instead? Like, I can't afford this to lose this dude to help me out here.
Nope, because it is right here, bro.
She didn't hear me.
Uh,
Poor Stacy.
okay.
That's what I'm gonna say. Poor Stacy. All right, listen, dude. Listen, you got to take the heat for me. You got to take the heat for me, okay? If this all goes down, I'm gonna act as if I know nothing about it. And if Stacey asks, I'm gonna say, "Oh, we were on the show together, and we stuck around after a while, pranking everybody. I had to take the dog out, so it must have been Cameron that did it. I don't know.
I don't have how though, but she's gonna be like, I doesn't have her number.
Stacey doesn't know that you don't have her number.
Oh.
Right. So if you protect me, dude, I will owe you big time. You'll take the heat. I've been willing to take the heat for you plenty of times. Okay.
All right, guys. All right.
You got to take the heat for me.
Right,
I will even listen to Stacey sing her song that you get her started on. I don't care. Take the heat for me.
All right. Should I call now? It's 9:01. I don't know if she gets right out at 11. You would know.
Yeah, no, I'm just waiting to got an idea. Hold on, I'm gonna find out where she's at.
It's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna be like, wait, what's your wife's name?
Stacy.
Be like, Stacy, I'm one of AJ's friends, and I have a bad story to tell you. AJ just called me in distress because he stepped in some shit and he fell. It's gonna be so good, AJ.
Look, she's gonna call you, bruh. She's gonna call you.
Yep. Listen, I'm gonna play it off like I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. And she just say, well, I just got a phone call from, somebody. And I would be like, well, I don't know. And she asked her where I got her number from. I would say, you sure it wasn't Cameron? Maybe Cameron gave it to somebody. I don't know.
All right, what's the number? Should we do it yet, or where's your wife?
Let me see here.
And then again, she might not pick up the phone because it's a block number.
No, she's not out yet. So
we can wait it out.
While we're waiting for that, I'm going to search around for.
Hey, what about him? Remember Amelia?
Oh, I have her number. I got one for you. Amelia Chapman. 813.
Amelia Chapman, 813.
364.
813 364.
3370.
All right, I'm calling it. What's her name? Amelia?
Amelia Chapman.
I'm going to just say, I'm going to tell you the story about you stepping in shit.
No.
You're an ESPN broadcaster.
Mad Dog. Okay, I got it. I'm going to call it. Amelia.
Yeah, but tell her you're looking for. Tell her you're. Tell her you're looking for Mad Dog.
Hello, you've reached Amelia Chapman.
She went right to voicemail. Sorry, guys, my thing might go off.
All right, let me see. You calling somebody, Mac?
He didn't pick up.
Bro, let's prank call your mom.
No.
No?
She's in bed.
Just like apparently everybody else that we've been prank calling tonight. And she's still watching. Let's see here.
And she'll know that's because she texted and said great prank call.
Who said that?
My mom.
Oh, she watches your guys' thing.
Yeah.
So let's see here. He may not answer. I don't know. He hasn't answered my shit. We could always piss off my neighbor, Gino.
What would we say for him? As this Gino, this is Little Green.
This is who?
What's his name from Little?
Bill Green.
Yeah.
Bill Green. Yeah, he's Bill Green, and he'd like to. I'd like to. All right,
you want to join in our NFL draft?
All right, what number, guys? AJ, is your wife out of work?
I gotta watch. Let me see real quick.
Let Sammy get out. You gotta get out soon.
She just texted me and said, "Hey, I'm
Okay, I'll call her then. AJ, just give me 1 second.
Are you on your way home yet?
What do you have to do?
He's laughing. Mom.
What?
Did you not go to school on Monday?
Yeah.
What time?
No more time. I'll talk about. Who you said? No. Which one? Buzz. Which one? The one that I'm talking about at 7.
Let me see. I jobs here shortly. Oh, okay. She's walking towards the. She's walking down the hall, so she is getting ready to leave. I gotta do drops, and I gotta do my medicated drops. And then I don't know if she answered. She may not recognize. She won't see the number, but she's gonna wonder why I didn't call. I trust Landon can. Do you guys swear to God, you better take the heat for me?
I will.
No, I was talking to Mac.
Oh,
Landon's screen froze.
sorry guys. I know. I'm off.
No, you're good.
You're good.
What's the number? What's the AJ? Tell me when to call, and I know what to do. Tell about the shit in here. And this is the last one, guys.
Yeah.
She's on her way out.
Should I just call her?
Yeah, I'll give you the number. Yeah, let me do my drops and then it should be all right. So let me do my drops real quick.
All right. I know my screen's gonna freeze, guys. I'll just tell me when you're ready to meet.
I got sand in my eyes.
What? No, you're not on.
Chief, what's up, bro?
Come on, Stace. Where are you going, bro? Where's... Okay, keep walking. Go right outside the building.
All right, AJ. Are you ready to give me a number, man?
All right. Yeah, I'm just we got this app Life 360.
Oh yeah, my parents have it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, just give me up the number.
Yep, 570
570
236
236
2687.
87. 570 236 2687.
Yep, give her just a second. His,
I just called her. Shit.
That's right. Sorry, just keep going.
Wait, what's her name? What?
Stacy.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Here, we'll wait a second. We'll wait a second.
But now I don't like thinking down. Are you done or what? You're not for that.
Tell me when you guys. Tell me when you think I should do it again.
All right. I'm gonna run up and take a piss real quick, and then we should be ready. We should be.
Watch it. Oh, I'm not done yet.
Uh-oh. Hi, AJ Dog. We have a
his name is actually AJ too. So AJ. Shh. Hey.
All right. AJ enjoying his
It's tinkle time. Well, we had a little special furball guest on the show for a second who decided to lick your camera lens.
The dog?
Yeah.
Idiot. Yo,
And then I start whistling at him, and he just goes.
All right, you want me to call her back?
Yeah, I mean, you can. I don't know why she hasn't freaking left it. It pissed me off. Go ahead and hit her again.
Stacy.
Mm-hmm.
Has been forwarded to an automatic.
What is going on?
All right, yeah, it's a no-go.
Ain't nobody like us tonight. That's what's going on.
Oh, wait, will you text her and say, hey? Are you...
I texted her to see if she got to work on her way home. Oh, Stacey, where are you? Oh, I got a number for you, Landon, real quick.
All right.
Hold on, let me pull it up here.
And then the other one, it does.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right.
The other one is like 30.
Hold on. 919.
919.
I'm gonna ask you.
624.
624 877
No. 8272.
Yep, I got it right here. Mac Dunk, baby. Hey, this is AJ's friend, and I just want to tell you that AJ wanted me to call you to tell him that he actually a homeless man came up to his house and shit in his yard and pissed all over it, and
Mac is a piece of
flipped
shit.
in the shit.
Have a good day.
Good one, AJ. All right, AJ. At least someone picked up. All right,
right?
Tell me when to recall.
All right, let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, where are you? I'm gonna call her real quick and find out what the hell is going on here. Call Stacy.
I've got
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 570.
Yes. Right now, asshole. Yes. Right now. Yes.
I've got a number for you.
Oh. I thought she was calling you back. Max got a number for you. Max got a number.
All right, what's the number? Who is
He's an old friend of ours.
Albert.
Yeah. But yeah, this is what you're gonna say. You're gonna pretend you're Mad Dog from ESPN, and you want to talk to him about something. I don't know.
All right. Wait, what's his number? What's his name?
His name's Daniel.
All right, what's his number?
Oh no, no. Tell him you're a music producer
All
and
right.
you're wanting to do you're
music
wanting
club.
to do it. Yeah.
All right, what's his number?
540
Yeah.
335
335.
9339.
39. All right.
I don't think he'll answer, but it's a shot.
Yeah, I don't think I'll answer, but
Okay.
Your call has been forwarded
Yep.
to.
Hold on, guys, a second. I gotta go upstairs and quickly eat dinner. You want me to stay on?
Stacy said she's finishing up. She's finishing up. Give me a minute to leave. I'm behind.
All right.
But we don't want to keep you. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Do you wanna just do this another time, guys?
yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with whatever.
Yeah, you guys just end the stream. I'm gonna go upstairs or whatever. Do your stuff.
All right.
All right.
See ya.
All right. See ya.
Oh,
Well, if it ain't sweet, it ain't tasty.
if it ain't sweet, it ain't. And
End the live stream in